Tell me this isn't the cutest thing ever. If you run up to an armadillo, it gets startled, but it gets better. Because if you use a brush on it, you get scutes, which can be used to craft doggo armor. Welcome everyone, my name is Echo, and welcome to the final beta and preview for Minecraft Bedrock Edition in 2023. This is the Minecraft version 1.20.60.23. It features armadillos, dog armor, and so much more. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, I have done my very best to keep you all updated with everything Minecraft Bedrock Edition for 2023. We are going for a whopping 5,000 likes on today's video. No, but seriously, how cute is this? You can actually abuse it currently. If you just keep tapping on it, you get yourself infinite amounts of armadillo scutes. All right, I hear you. It's time to get into the experimental features, starting with the armadillo. Let's start off with the spawn egg that it has. So this is your friendly armadillo. They are so cute. So I'm in a savanna biome, and the reason why you keep seeing so many is because this is going to be the spawning location. And if you run, they get super scared and they turn into a ball. Now, one thing I do want to point out right here is why on earth did they decide to put the eyes on the front? If you look at the concept art that they gave us, the armadillo's eyes are on the side. I think that needs to change. But again, this is beta. It's definitely subject to change. I already showed you a couple of spoilers, but the Armadillo Scutes will drop periodically. So if you're just playing Minecraft, they will drop on their own. However, the armadillo can drop scutes when brushed, which is exactly what I showed you at the start of today's video. They spawn in savannas. Favorite food is spider eyes. Now we actually have another use for spider eyes. I absolutely love this. They just come scurrying over to you. So if you really, really wanted to, you can get yourself an army of armadillos. They're so cute. Okay, I gotta feed these guys. I actually don't even know if there's a baby version. Oh my days. There is baby versions. They're so cute. How long does it take until you go? There you go. He pops into an adult. It's slightly different from a turtle. Because obviously a turtle one, bro, there's so many of these guys. A turtle one would grow up and then the scute would drop off. They're so cute. I do wish that they came in different color variations though. I feel like on armadillos, technically like a brownish color. Simon says freeze. They all freeze. It also says when an armadillo detects a threat, it rolls up. Threats are indicated as players who are sprinting, players on a mount or in a vehicle, and undead mobs. So I haven't had the chance to mess around with this, but it looks like they are scared of a couple of things. Now, the first thing I want to do is mess around with my good old horse friends. So these guys get terrified when something is stomping around them. Also, this horse is incredibly fast, by the way. Apparently, the same happens when you're inside of a boat. They get scared with this. Come on. Yep, they're a little bit terrified there. I'm guessing it includes a boat with a chest. Apparently every 3 seconds, if they're not scared, they will unpop. But it looks like you might actually be able to disable these. I'm inside of that. So when I'm inside of it, they are not moving at all. Ah, okay, so when a play is in it. Aha! So when a play is in it, it happens. So I wonder, right, if we were to grab you real quick, put you inside of there, stomp around a little bit real quick so he gets scared. Get inside. Oh, no, that's not what I wanted to do. Let's try another one here. You go there. So you could technically torture the armadillo. I feel sad, but I'm also incredibly happy. All right, well, we leave the spinning machine to do its work. If we do /time, set, and we do midnight, the armadillo does not like husks. It does not like wither skeletons. It does not like zombified villagers. I'm just going to wait a second. There you go. He doesn't like that. Skeletons. They do not like skeletons. They do not like regular zombies. They do not like wither skellies, I believe, too. Is that another one? They just don't like undead mobs. However, it does not roll up if it is fleeing in water, in air, or if being led. Now, I actually didn't know this, but you can lead these guys. You don't actually have to tame them. If you wanted to take all of these with you, they're a little bit too slow. You could just drag them away. Dude, look at their cute little feet move. I'm sorry, man. I'm putting those feet to work, but you can leash these little guys. So you're also telling me these guys can also swim as well. They can. They don't drown, even though it's like a rocky ball. When an armadillo is rolled up, it does not walk, cannot eat, and will not be tempted by food. It continues to scan for threats, and if there are no threats detected for 3 seconds, it will unroll. Armadillo Scutes. Scutes drop when the armadillo is brushed. So I love the fact that we now have another use for brushes. Right now it's bugged and you can just get infinite amount of these, which is absolutely perfect. It doesn't work on the baby one though. It only works on the adult one. And then when it comes to the Scutes, it says can be used to craft wolf armor. This is your recipe. And I'm not convinced of this, by the way. This is the armor that it has. It just looked like a bug. I don't know why. It just looked like the fat bug from Bug's Life. Maybe that's just me. Anyway, when crafting this, the recipe is exactly like this. It seems to be shapeless as well. So if I was to go like, okay, so it's two-sided. So you can put it in this formation like a H or in this formation as well. And then you get the wolf armor. A cool little mechanic as well. Dispensers can be used to brush Armadillo Scutes off the armadillos. So if we were to go ahead and hit this, again, we have infinite amount of uses here. So you can create incredible farms. You can use dispensers. Besides armadillos, they added wolf armor. Only a wolf's owner can put wolf armor on their tamed wolf. And with this in mind, dispensers cannot put wolf armor on wolves. So you do need to get a wolf. You do need to tame it. If I was to put this down and try and put it on there, well, he's angry at him. I'm just going to wait for him to do the dirty work real quick. So, okay, so I place you down and I try to put it on him. It does not work. It needs to be tamed. And to do it, you just tap on it. Like this little guy here. You just tap on it. Again, I really hope there's going to be a dyeability feature. So if we go to red and we type in the dye and we try and dye this, you can't dye it. I really hope we can. That would be a really cool feature. You can with horse armor. I'm guessing the end goal is going to be we can do it with them as well. Now, it does say using shears on a wolf that is wearing armor will make it drop. So there is currently a way to get it off, and you are going to need shears to do so. So if we shear you, it drops it off, and we shear you, it drops it off. Only a wolf's owner can shear a wolf armor from it. And with this in mind, dispensers cannot remove wolf armor. Wolf armor gives the same protection as diamond horse armor. If a wolf dies while wearing armor, it will drop the armor. Now, I did see the developers share a video on this. If I was to place you down, go to /game mode S, I'm just going to get him to blow up. Oh, he actually did die. Oh, that's a lie. In the video that they shared, they did not die. Let's try this one more time then. Maybe I got to stand you up. There you go. Stand you up. They die. So the video that developers shared is actually a lie. They cannot survive creeper explosions. But regardless though, a closer look at the wolf armor. I'm quite impressed with this. Again, it's only the first beta and preview, and they are subject to change, and I expect multiple changes to be made. I'm really happy that we've got the wolf armor and the armadillo in the final beta and preview. Moving on to blocks. Exposed, weathered, and oxidized copper bulbs in trial chambers are now waxed. We have a bug report. Almost all copper bulbs that are generated inside trial chambers are weathered / oxidized and unwaxed. Basically, they were all pretty much the same, so developers have changed it, so it's a little bit unique now. Trial spawner randomizes the loot table only once each combat for all players. Copper grates fixed an issue with waxed copper grate transparency. So I did show you the issue of the past couple of weeks. They did fix some issues, but you remember when we were placing these down and the inside of these was all black? They fixed it. Changes with the breeze. It says breeze, wind, and wind charge rendering have been tweaked. This just makes it easier to see over long distances. Commands. Let's read the changelog. Now, these are some really impressive changes. Under the changes to commands, they've added a new command that will hide and reset HUD elements visibility. It's done via these two commands here, which I will show you. You can now hide paper doll, armor, tooltips, touch controls, crosshair, hotbar, health, progress bar, hunger, air, horse health, all. And then it also says to use the command turn on the upcoming creator feature toggle. This feature is going to be used so much in maps, add-ons, and texture packs. So how this works is you do a command. It is going to be /HUD. And then you're going to do, it doesn't really matter, @s. So we're doing myself. And then you've got hide or reset. We are now going to be hiding my hotbar. So if I hide my hotbar, you can see it's now gone. And I can do /HUD. And we can do @s. And we can do reset. And we can do hotbar. And as you can see, it appears back up. There are so many different elements here. So we do /HUD again. And we do @s. These are going to be all the visible ones that you can do. You can do hunger. So if I was to go to /game mode s, I'm not going to know what hunger I have. We have to change this to visible and then try it again. So if we go to hide hunger, oh, it just hides the whole thing at once rather than one. However, we must move on. Features and bug fixes. Starting with gameplay. Fixed a crash occurrence when switching between dimensions frequently. Fixed certain cases that caused players to take unexpected fall damage when performing interactions at specific heights like 62. We have a bug report. Player takes fall damage if they stand on an open chest at y = 63 or 62. And if we just go ahead and check this video out right here, this person stands on the chest. They're at like 63. They go ahead and start opening specific chests, which he's going to do on the one he's using. You can see he started to take damage. But even bigger, reintroduced a fix for players sometimes taking unexpected fall damage. We have a bug report. So they did go ahead and fix this. Then it was reintroduced, and now they fixed it again. To conclude the death bugs, they said fixed some cases where players could take unexpected fall damage near ledges that they were visibly not falling off. Moving on to mobs, fixed an issue where mobs such as zombies were unable to pick up full stacks of items from the ground. Graphical, added 4K resolution support for Xbox Series consoles. User interface changes. The friends drawer in the new play screen now allows joining a friend's world with a join button. I don't have any friends right now, so I can't show you that, but I did notice this brand new button. Again, they are currently updating all aspects of Minecraft Bedrock Edition. You now have like an inbox. It will show you invites from friends or players that you know, realms, and so many more. So if you were to hit this and go to, I think it's friends, there you go. I do have Silent Whisper, who's probably testing what I'm testing as well. But apparently things have now been updated. It's so much smoother. It's so much cleaner. They're doing a good job. Two more big changes. They updated the edit world screen and realms changes. It says the latest Bedrock preview introduces a new way of editing your worlds in a new redesigned experience. Some features are not supported yet, but we wanted to give you an early look at what we are building. An updated edit world experience will gradually be rolled out to players starting today. At the bottom, it says changes. Edit world is being updated with improved navigation, more descriptions, and a new look and feel that matches the create new world screen. It will be rolled out gradually across Android, iOS, Windows, and Xbox in the following days. We are still working on some things like support for other platforms and some minor bugs and improvements. We need some time to work on these features in order to provide the best possible experience. We would love to hear your feedback on this. When it comes to realms, they introduced Realms Stories, a new social hub for your realm. When did Minecraft become Snapchat, Instagram, and Twitter? And it just explains how this works. If you're interested in these changes, check out the changelog down below. Moving on to graphical changes. This is related to the deferred technical preview, which is technically shaders for Minecraft Bedrock Edition. The the player's body will now cast a shadow in first-person mode in the deferred technical preview. But note that some held items will still not cast shadows. If you've been using Poggy's Illuminar streams, he did have a separate pack to fix this. You don't need that pack anymore. The loading screen will no longer turn black on Android when entering a PBR-capable world with the deferred technical preview enabled. Hoppers in minecarts no longer exhibit ghosting artifacts during camera motion when the deferred technical preview is enabled. The game no longer crashes when exiting a world with the deferred technical preview enabled. And technical updates, let's read the changelog. So technical updates include changes to add-ons and scripts, general API components, the editor mode, which is basically world edit, has been updated, Molang, and so much more. So changelog is down below if you're interested. So guys, that's a wrap for 2023. I've done my best to keep you all updated. I hope I've done a good enough job. I ask you very kindly to leave a like. And if you made it this far in today's video, leave a comment and say, hey Echo, I think that armadillo is going to be a little bit dizzy. I'll see you all in 2024. Hey, you can now book me on Cameo. Link is down below.